The real danger isn't AI, but the ones who use it. For centuries, humanity has displayed a remarkable talent for finding external scapegoats to justify its actions and failures. Every era has had its enemy, someone or something to fear, to accuse, to sacrifice on the altar of insecurity and ambition. Today, that scapegoat is artificial intelligence. We live in a world where technology evolves at a pace that can feel overwhelming, almost dizzying. Fear seeps in like a shadow, fed by alarmist headlines and distorted stories. But let's pause for a moment and take a closer look. AI isn't the danger. It never has been. The real threat lies elsewhere, far from circuits and codes. The danger resides in the intentions, hearts, and minds of those who choose how to wield it. Let's take a moment to reflect. The steam engine, the symbol of the Industrial Revolution, never woke up one day and decided to take jobs away from 19th century workers. It was humanity that chose to use it, to feed ever larger factories, to push productivity at the expense of human dignity. It wasn't the machine that decided to replace the calloused hands of artisans, but those who valued profits over people. The same is true for industrial robots. They didn't conspire to replace human workers on assembly lines. They were introduced to create a faster, more efficient world, leaving millions of lives behind to adapt and rebuild. And long before that, the mechanical loom didn't choose to break the backs of English weavers during the Luddite movement. It was the unbridled hunger for progress at any cost that turned innovation into a weapon instead of an opportunity. And now, AI is the subject of that same fear. But let's pause again. AI can't scheme or make decisions. It doesn't break lives or create inequality. It's the people programming it, the ones controlling it, and the choices they make about where and how to use it. History isn't repeating itself. We are repeating our mistakes time and again, finding new tools to mask our responsibility. Artificial intelligence is a beacon of potential, capable of lighting up the darkest corners of our world. It has the power to change the course of history, to diagnose illnesses before the body shows the first symptoms, to save lives where there was once only despair. It can free us from the chains of monotonous, soul-draining tasks, giving us back precious moments we thought we'd lost forever. It can even intertwine with our creativity, inspiring masterpieces we never dared to imagine, inviting us into the unknown with a gentle, extended hand. Yet, instead of embracing this opportunity, we turn away, hiding behind walls of fear and distrust. Demonizing AI is easier. Blaming a heartless machine is more comfortable than looking in the mirror and recognizing the flaws in our own. It's simpler to point fingers at a faceless entity than to admit that we, with our choices, are shaping the world around us. We'd rather create monsters of metal and code than confront the shadows that live within us. The truth is, the problem has never been technology. It never was. The real problem has always been human intention. The hand that wields, the mind that decides. Technology isn't born corrupted. It's shaped by the choices of those who use it. And yet, we point fingers at a machine with no voice, no will. AI will destroy jobs, they say. AI is dangerous, they repeat. But who decides to cut those jobs? Who arms machines and turns them into tools of destruction? It's not artificial intelligence making those choices. It's humans. It has always been humans. So, the real question isn't, can we trust AI? The real question is, can we trust ourselves? And now, before pointing fingers at another machine, ask yourself, what are we choosing to do with the potential we've created? The future we envision won't be built by machines, but by the hands and hearts that guide them. Let's ensure those hands are just and those hearts are clear. And you? What do you think? The future is in all of our hands. Leave a comment and share your vision with us. Sparks and shadows, always and forever.